You just say one little bit because I forgot to say it about Joe not being here. Just say like...
Joe's not here.
Sorry, let me just turn that off. Calls.
My trim is a mess today. Absolute mess.
Come on then, energy!
Right. I hate doing videos and I've got a haircut, man.
Welcome back, and last week we asked you guys to name this here show.
We have waded through millions upon millions of submissions for the choice, and eventually we've gone with the name that we used to have a year back, and that's Not News.
Bringing you your, well, what is it, once every 2 weeks fix? Something like that.
Today we're going to be talking about the Chinese New Year, 21 Savage, and some youth who's made like 15 bags or something.
So we start off with the news coming out of the US this week, going over the pond to us right here in the UK, and that is the news that 21 Savage is apparently British.
He's one of our own. He's one of our own. 21 Savage. He's one of our own. Maybe.
And not just the UK, he's from Newham. State of Newham. Have you been Newham recently? I swear Newham's like where, is that Beckton and that? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Beckton smells. Oh my days.
Apparently the rapper was called out by immigration services for his visa failing, and because of looking into that, they found out that he's actually a British citizen.
Apparently his parents split when he was quite young. Oh, I thought he was going like that to like tell me to stop. His parents split when he was young. Subsequently, him and his mum moved out to the States.
Clearly, he forecasted Brexit because his passport's going to be stronger as a United States citizen rather than a British one in a few years.
I'm excited about this. I think it opens a new lease of life. It'd be nice to see him come over. Maybe start doing a couple of collabs with some of the young boys over this way.
Get on the phone to the landlord. You get me? Because Gigs is going to be on that collaboration.
Let's get him on a Behind Bars, a little bit of Daily Duppy. Let's get him on a Mixtape Madness.
Regardless of whether he is actually an illegal immigrant in the United States or not, I actually feel sorry for the guy. On the one hand, if it is proved false and he was actually born in Atlanta, then is his integrity damaged for the rest of his career? Who knows? And on the other hand, if he did move over from the UK at the age of 12, he probably didn't have a choice about whether he came over or not.
He's never referenced Atlanta as being the place of his birth, so I don't really see a massive issue in this situation.
There's also been a video that's been doing the rounds on social media of 21 Savage's mum.
Apparently she sounds like she's got apparently...
Any chance of
Oh, you don't even talk. Apparently she sounds like she's got a really strong British accent, so I'm gonna have a look.
The one, the only Mrs. Savage herself.
Handsome young lady. Start off there. Good looking woman.
Very happy. We're going to do it again every year, and hopefully every year it'll be bigger and better.
Yo, she just sounds like my auntie.
She's just a British Caribbean woman. That's literally, she just got a London accent.
She just sounds like she's from the ends.
But it's every mother's dream to see their child grow.
She's from South as well. She's definitely from South London. Shout out.
Apparently her name's Helen as well, so it's quite a British name, isn't it?
Is it?
I don't know. Is it? Helen?
At the end of the day, who cares? So what if she's British? So what if he's British? I don't care, he makes good music, I like him.
So apparently, yeah, now we're talking about a guy called Tommy.
Basically, long story short, there's this kid, 14 years old, Tommy Howard his name is.
Has basically been using eBay to make 15 grand a year.
I believe works out to about $19,000 a year.
Through buying and selling toys.
Bro, I'm just reading that. This geezer sold eggs from his family farm to build up his first batch of products. So this geezer's been selling eggs and has somehow managed to flip that. Oh, bro, this is mad.
Does it all himself, buys in from stockists, gets the wholesalers, buys in loads of gear, tidies up stuff that he can buy for cheap and then sells it on at a markup.
Now I think all these people sat behind me could probably learn a thing or two about little Tommy. Any chance of some productivity from any of you? Rolling in at 10:30 every day? Useless, the lot of you.
Now this you have to commend him.
14 years old, this kid's an absolute G.
They're from Hawkchurch. Just from that name alone, he's a bad man.
This young man needs to get on Dragon's Den because Deborah Meaden, who usually won't spend a penny, should be all over this.
The geezer's in year 10. When I was in year 10, I was like buying Freddos and Space Raiders and that and eating.
When I was age 14, after school, I was coming home every day, turning on the PlayStation, putting on the headset and playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 with my mates till my tea came out. At the end of the day, that's probably why I'm sat here making nonsense videos and other people my age are running the country and making thousands of pounds.
Do you know how many Freddos you can buy with 15 bags?
How many?
I don't know.
I'm going to say one more bit. You could be his dad, probably. Final story, Gong Hee Fat Choi. It's Chinese New Year for another year. Chinese New Year for another year? Does that make sense? Yeah.
Basically, annual celebrations begin, I believe today, the day we're shooting this, and they continue for, what is it, a week?
2 weeks.
2 weeks, 2 weeks of it even.
Now, the myth lived in Hong Kong for like 5 years or something. I don't know how long it was. But I'm going to hand over to him now so he can introduce this story.
Just like in the Western world, the Chinese zodiac is split into 12 different parts. The only difference being that in the UK, every block is a different month of the year, but in China, different blocks are a whole year. Does that make sense? So that means the year in which you were born provides implications for the forthcoming year ahead.
We wanted to look at what the Chinese zodiac says will happen in the year for each of us.
So me and Myth were born in the same year. So we are both rats, apparently.
Now, I am the year of the horse, which should explain the nose.
Stay here.
I'm going to read out what that means for me this year, which is the year of the pig.
Shout out Joe Tomlinson.
You'll have a good chance of finding a lover in an entertainment venue. Ooh.
Now, I've already found my lover, right? There's no need for me to go and find a lover at an entertainment centre.
Valentine's Day's coming up and that. Who knows, maybe I should just take a trip to the cinema, see who turns up.
If you work hard and cooperatively, a higher salary and promotion should be easy. I'm not sure about the cooperation part though. Don't really trust anyone.
This will be a tough period in your career. You may experience competition in the office and the outcome won't be good. So that means I'm gonna fight one of you lot then.
I don't know what that means. I'm the top dog round here. Everybody knows. When SB steps in the place, everybody knows. Everyone starts tucking their chains away. Do you understand?
Or we bring in someone new to compete for your place and the outcome won't be good. We wanted a more natural way of telling you, but it seems as good as any.
How about you shut your mouth?
Lots of money may have to be invested in solving your health problems, but you may come across unexpected wealth to help. That's a silver-lined cloud, isn't it? So apparently I'm going to get very ill and money should cover it. Problem is, we have the NHS over here, so it probably means I'm probably being exchanged for 21 Savage and being exported over to the US. And then I'm gonna have to pay medical bills.
You may be attacked with cold and heart disease. Avoid slaughterhouses, graveyards, riverbanks and the underground. What?
Right, love life. Here we go, this will be interesting. Your success in career and wealth will improve your social life, potentially even leading to you finding your soulmate.
You will lose a lot of money through spending on social activities and your own vanity. Be sensible and thrifty.
It's pretty spot on there.
Hey, what do you mean? I don't need, listen, I've saved bare money this week because I've lost my wallet. So quick outro, 21 Savage is from the UK. Some youth made 15 bags and I'm gonna down the underground, mad.
Tell us what you thought in the comments below, things you want to hear us talk more on or talk less on or any of that good stuff.
Look forward to reviewing a whole heap of... Look forward to... Shall I just stop there?
Yeah, someone else can do it.
Okay, we'll just finish there. I'll see you in 2 weeks.